Alright guys, I'm going to do a little one-off today, and we're going to be playing SonSon for the arcade. You might remember I did this game as a review back in 2008. It might have been even early 2009. But, I reviewed this game, at least the Capcom Classics Collection version. And this game is slightly different, mainly in the fact that it's harder to actually beat. And that's because game over actually means game over this time around. Obviously, you know, you can still continue because you got your coins and all that shit, but, unlike in the Capcom Classics Collection version, you have to start over from the very beginning if you get a game over, instead of, just starting from right where you were. So, yeah, it's harder in that regard. But, yeah, what are you gonna do? It's still a great game, though. I'm probably going to post that as a video response to this. And shit, I missed a pal. If you haven't played this before, I definitely recommend giving it a shot. If you're new to it, I would recommend trying the Capcom Classics Collection version. Capcom Classics Collection. There is an S there. But, that version's definitely easier to get used to. Of course, if you're using MAME, you could just put cheats in for infinite lives. Which, honestly, wouldn't kill you. But, I figure what the hell, I'll play legit. I never really cared for these guys, just because sometimes, they can catch you off guard and you haven't shot them enough times, in time, and you accidentally run into them. And of course, you guys might remember these are the, I want to say the end of the levels, even though they're not really levels. But every so often, periodically, you will have to kill these things. And they're pretty easy. Of course, I said in the review that this game is based off of Journey to the West, which some of you may know is the precursor, or not the precursor, but the inspiration for Dragon Ball. So, you could say that this is related. And of course, I gotta make the relation to Marvel vs. Capcom 2, because SonSon was in the game, but that was actually the granddaughter of this SonSon, which I actually mentioned in the review. But, if you want to know my full thoughts on the game, or at least the Capcom Classics Collection version, which is pretty faithful to this, you know, you could definitely watch that review. Like I said, I'll make that a video response, and if it sounds like I'm rambling, that's because I am. I just figure I'd upload this just to kind of fool around and just more testing of the MAME arcade recorder, which, if you're watching this, you can tell it's recording very nicely. And that obviously expands what I can do. I actually might do full arcade game playthroughs, which would be a little different, but it'd be something. Actually, I kind of have an idea for a future IronFury plays, a full installment, you know, full series. But, I actually kind of hinted at that on Facebook, but I didn't exactly give away what. But it's definitely an idea I'm contemplating. But, yeah. Actually, this recorder works great. I mean, you guys saw the little Sinistar video I put up the other day. And you guys could tell it definitely works good. And I got enough points to get an extra life. Nice. So I can at least keep going until I get a game over a little longer. But if you could already tell by watching this, clearly you know that it's not going to be a super long video. And I already died. Yeah, dying is real easy in this game. But, it's a fun game. I definitely recommend checking out. And there's the game over. So, I think that's going to do it from here. I'm just going to put my name in, or my initials. DJT. Those are my initials. Obviously, you guys know my first name is Dave. I don't think I have to re-explain that. But whatever. You see all the scores here. Obviously, I didn't get a real high score, but that doesn't really matter. Anyway, that's going to do it from me. If you haven't seen the review, watch the review. But until then, take care.